Hey guys, welcome back to the Remote Professional Network. We found another opportunity. If you have experience teaching or in special education as an administrator or just really anything involving education or working with children, this might be an interesting opportunity for you. So this company, Ampersand Therapy, essentially what they do is they help staffing positions. It looks mostly like special education positions. They might do counselors and also therapists for schools, but it didn't look, I did see some positions where they were filling for speech pathologists and things of that nature. So more so filling specialist positions for schools across the United States. So again, this looks like it can be kind of entry level. It does look like it really would prefer somebody with some experience in the actual education area. If you were a teacher, a specialist, or administrator, this is probably for you. So let's go into it. So again, the company's Ampersand Therapy. Take a look on their website after this. I looked down on it. The website is really well done. Shout out to whoever the web developer is for that. They have an opening for a talent acquisition specialist. If you don't know what that is essentially a recruiter, right? So you're going to be helping them staff some of these positions, connecting them with the openings that you have, right? So you might be working hand in hand with specific districts that use Ampersand Therapy to fill, for example, a speech pathologist position, or maybe a school counselor or a special education teacher. Okay, so that's really going to be your role in this position. You're a recruiter. We can see here it is a startup. So when you go working for a startup, just in case you are a teacher out there and you are transitioning to the business world, if you're working for a startup, you can expect to put in quite a bit of time. You're definitely going to have your responsibilities as outlined in this role. But do note, if you are on a small team, which this looks like it is, you're definitely going to be going outside of these responsibilities as well. It's most likely just going to happen when you get into the small startup area. With that being said, the salary looks great, starting at $65,000 to $100K. So pretty much assume that if you're entry level candidate, you're probably looking at around $65K. And if you're somebody with experience that they're looking for, as they describe here, their perfect fit is someone with a background in education, recruiting, business, etc. You're probably looking closer to $100K, right? So I do note that they say they're looking for, someone in education, recruiting, business, or administrative work. I do believe that if you are someone with a background in education, you might have a leg up in this position. So if I were a teacher looking to transition to something else outside of school, your current position, I do believe this is a great opportunity for you. Not that, if you're in business or administrator, or anybody else, definitely put an application into this, right? We can see here, full cycle recruiting. So you're going to be interviewing candidates, you're going to be running the contracts, you're going to be coordinating with the schools, the candidates, really kind of keeping everybody in check. So if you are somebody who's well organized, keep your ducks in a row, this looks like the job for you. Okay, let's keep going. So you do need a bachelor's degree minimum. Okay, so maybe an early college grad, this would be a great position for you as well. Some benefits, some pros and cons of startups versus bigger companies. At a startup, like we mentioned earlier, right? You're probably going to go outside of your role a decent amount just because it's kind of an all hands on deck kind of scenario when you're at a smaller startup. That can be good and bad. The bad reason might be you might work a little bit more hours than you might expect. The good part about that is you're going to get a ton of experience working on a lot of things and projects that you might not otherwise get a chance to work on if you're at a larger company. Kind of the way to think of it is if you're at a startup, you might kind of fit what you would call the builder personality. And if you're at a larger company, you might fit what's called a runner personality. Builder, you're not afraid to get your hands dirty, like building things, starting things up. Runner, you like to take the established protocols and run with them. Okay, it looks like they're growing pretty rapidly. Yeah, this looks like a great opportunity, guys. So, again, if you're someone with recruiting experience, an education background, so again, teacher, speech pathologist, some kind of specialist in the education system, I do believe this is a calling for you. I think that you would be a pretty highly in demand candidate for this. So we can see here, recruiting 1 year, entry level. They are accepting entry level applicants. However, it does look like they might give benefit to candidates with a little bit more experience and offer a little bit more pay. Okay, so check this one out. I'll put a link in the comment section and the description for you to check out their website directly, and also this link to the job. Again, do some research on them on your own too, okay, just to make sure that you verify things. When you go into the interview with the recruiter, always verify that it's going to be a fully remote position, and have a list of questions ready, okay? Take care and let us know if you get this one.